All right, here we go. Here we are at the park, right by the ocean. The ocean's behind us. I'll show you after the video. Bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide. Child's pose to the back of your space. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Getting started right away. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. Do that one more time. Pull in the air, fill up your belly, move your diaphragm. Open mouth, completely release and let go any tension wherever you are in your day, whatever your body needs. Start to come forward on your inhale. Continue to come forward. Leave your knees where they are. Bring your hips forward. Open your heart. Pull your shoulders down your back. Exhale, round your spine. Open your shoulder blades in the back. Continue moving back as you dome your back. Tap your hips to your heels. Inhale, start to cow pose, and then kind of a modified up dog. Shine your heart open. Exhale, round your spine, belly button up into your spine. Open up your shoulder blades. Kind of a cow pose. Tap your heels one more time. Lengthening, getting blood flow in your spine. To get started with our flow, exhale, cat pose, tap your heels. Tuck your toe. Actually, we're going to keep our knees where they are. Walk your hand forward, one hand's length, and you start to, when your hips are over where your heels are, start to drop your heart. So it's a modified puppy dog pose. You can bring your forehead to the mat or your chin to the mat right here. Opening up your heart, opening up your armpits. Take one more breath here. And then start to lift and just walk your hand back right here. And then tuck your toes. Actually, bring your elbows down. Tuck your toes, so elbows down, tuck your toes, going into dolphin pose. Walk your feet forward, lift your hips nice and high, pedal out your heels, feel it in your hamstring. Spread your fingers really wide on your mat. And then on your inhale, pull your belly button up into your spine, engage your core, lift your elbows, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat. Bend your knees a lot, belly to thigh, drop your head, and just shake your head yes and no. Ragdoll pose, grab opposite elbows. And then just sway, opening up your low back, your hamstring. Feel a nice release. Drop your fingertips to the mat. Heel toe, your big toes closer together, and start to roll up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Energize up your legs, squeeze your thighs together. Inhale your shoulders up, and exhale your shoulders back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your fingertips toward your shoulder blades right here. Inhale, biceps to ears. Lengthen your elbows to the sky. And then exhale, lean back, press the back of your head into your forearms. Nice tricep stretch and opening of your heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. I'm just showing you different angles. You don't have to move around the mat like me. You stay one direction. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop your feet into a plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Come to the tops of your feet. Lift your kneecaps. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, hop or float to the top of your mat. We're going to flow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your fingertips to your shoulder blades, squeeze your biceps to your ears. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen your elbows to the sky. Exhale, press the back of your head into your forearms. Stretch your triceps, open your heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop or float into a plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your foot between your hands. Place your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. You can keep your toe tucked or untucked. Up to you. Exhale, bring your hands to the base of your neck. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, option to clasp your hands and draw your right elbow to your right hip. Right here, so I'm clasping my hands right here. Same thing, press the back of your head into the crook of your elbow. Open it up, inhale. Exhale, sit low. Keep your knee over your ankle. Kind of watch that as you send your hips down. Inhale, crescent moon. Tuck your back toe. Exhale, crescent plane. Shift your heart or your body forward. Inhale, your heart open. Rotate your thumbs to the sky. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, extended crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. You're going to see the back of me first this time. Right here. So settle in here, shoulders over your hips. Bend it a 90 degree. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sit low. Squeeze your right cheek to move your knee back. You can see your big toe. Inhale, reverse warrior. Freeze your front knee. Exhale, extended side angle. So you're going to bring your elbow to your knee or to the inside. Press your tricep into your thigh. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, settle here. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your leg. Tick-tock your arms. Reach them apart. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look back up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, you can take an ekapada chaturanga or a traditional chaturanga. Either bring your feet to meet or you can keep your leg up, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I've got just my towel today, so next time I need to make sure I bring it back. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Place your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, clasp your hands, bring them behind your head. Inhale, open your heart. Option to clasp your hands. Take your elbow, your left elbow towards your left hip, and press the back of your head into the crook of your right elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, press your hips low. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, extended crescent pose. Lift your knee, shift forward. Inhale, extend your arms forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen your fingertips apart. Exhale, squeeze your left cheek to shift your knee back. Look at your big toe. Inhale, reverse warrior. Freeze your front knee. Keep it over your ankle. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow to knee or to the inside and open your heart. Inhale, reverse triangle. Tick-tock your arms. Exhale, look down for balance. Inhale, look up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga, ekapada chaturanga. Whatever works for you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let's flow. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, extended crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, ekapada chaturanga. Even add a chin stand if you would like. A little flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Place your back knee down. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, extended crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, ekapada chaturanga. Add a chin stand or a flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let's flow with a little add-on. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, extended crescent pose. Bring your hand to your heart on your exhale. And then on your inhale, we're going to go into a revolve crescent. Option to drop your back knee. Take your tricep to your thigh. You want to, with each inhale, lengthen your spine, and then on your exhale, twist. Once you have the stability, pulling your inside thighs together, you can lift your back knee in your revolve crescent pose. You want to continue to open your heart towards your thumb. Each inhale and exhale. Look down at your big toe. Freeze everything. Everything stays where it is. All you're going to do is launch off your back foot to bring your big toes together in a prayer twist. Send your hips low. Continue to twist. Inhale and exhale. Look down. Go ahead and straighten your legs into a forward fold. I'm going to turn towards you so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to take your peace fingers around your big toes right here. Bend your knees a lot, gorilla pose. Drop your head and start to, with each inhale, lift your tailbone a little higher. Each exhale, use the base or use your thumbs around your big toes to pull yourself just slightly down, the crown of your head slightly down towards the ground. So inhale, lift your hips a little micro inch or centimeter even higher. Exhale, bring the crown of your head a little micro movement down. One more breath. Inhale, lift your tailbone. Exhale, crown of the head comes down as you straighten your leg a little more. And then go ahead and release your hands. We're going to bring your toes to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Now the right leg is your base. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose here. Exhale, going into a full crescent or into a warrior three. So you're going to just kick your heel back behind you. Open your heart. As you press your left hip down, you press your left hip up. Shine your heart open. Option to reach. You can keep your hands airplane, or you can reach your hands. The wind is getting to me here. And continue to lift your heel and lift your heart as you press your hip down. Inhale. And then slowly moving through mud. Exhale, bring your hip down into a crescent pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your front knee. Shift forward, triangle pose. Bring your hand to your shin or to the inside, and then open your heart right there towards the side of your mat. Lengthen your fingers, open your chest. Inhale. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Exhale. And then bend your knee. Inhale. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed something. You're going to waterfall your top arm around into a wide leg forward fold. I'm going to turn myself around so you can see me. I'm getting rid of the towel. Wide leg forward fold right here. Whew. And then you're going to, so you're going to take your hips and you're going to take yourself to the back of your space. So I'm going to go to the back of my space right here. You're going to shift to the back of your space into a skandasana. So inside thigh stretch right here. Your heel can be down or up. Right here. Your hands can be down. You can bring your hand to your heart. You can fly it open. One more breath wherever you are. And then either with the strength of your legs or you can walk your hands. We're going to move into a runner's lunge at the top of your space. Bring your hands to the inside right here of your foot. Option to come to the knife edge of your foot to shift your hip out and then just rock side to side. And then we're going to go into a side angle pose. So you have some options here. You can either drop your back knee and go into modified. Stay in your runner's lunge while I show you. Or you can keep your hip lifted, keep your knee lifted, come to the knife edge of your foot and take a side angle pose this way. If you would like to do a Vashisthasana 3, take the peace fingers around your big toe. Come to the knife edge of your foot. Whoop, let's try that again. The wind got me. Find your balance first, so snap your belly button into your core. Lift your foot first for balance. Then come up right there. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips, gently let go. Make a star, you can, and then come into a warrior 3, or down dog 3, right here. And then we flow. Chaturanga, Ekapada Chaturanga. Try a chin stand. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hand to heart. Inhale, lengthen and twist. Bring your elbow to your knee, revolved crescent. Drop your knee first. Find your twist. Scissor your thighs together, and then lift your knee. Lengthen and twist. Inhales and exhales, continue to breathe. Look over your shoulder. Look down. We're gonna go into prayer twist, so you wanna keep your front knee, everything where it is. You're just gonna bring your back foot to meet your front. Continue to send your hips low, lengthen your spine, and twist. One more breath. Zip your thighs together. Look down, forward fold. Nice. This time, I'm going to face you again. We're going to take our palms facing up underneath our feet. It's a different version of a gorilla pose. This is a great stretch for your wrists. So your big toes are massaging your wrists, the inside of your wrist. Bend your knees a lot. Drop your head. And then again, same thing. Start to straighten your legs as you bend your elbows, getting a wrist stretch with it. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release. And we're going to go into a chair pose on your next inhale. Exhale, chair plane. This time, left leg is your base. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, warrior 3. Send your hip or your heel back and your hip down. Start with the airplane arms. Open your heart. So you lift your heel as you lift your heart, and you keep your right hip down. Once you have the balance, oh, it's windy out here. You can extend your arms, lengthen from your heel to your fingertips. Flex your toes down. Send your hip down, send your heels up. One more inhale. And then slowly come into a crescent pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Woo. Right there, straighten your front knee. Shift forward, triangle pose. So hand to your shin or to the inside. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Open your heart. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Then waterfall, your hand down into a wide leg forward fold. Let's stay here a little longer. This one we're going to reach behind us and really, so you can bring your feet more narrow if you don't have the space. That way you have more space to stretch your hamstring. And then just walk your hands behind you to bring your forehead or your top of your head closer to the mat and get a nice stretch in your hamstring. Inhales and exhales. Nice, and then come back up. Place your right hand underneath your face. Reach your left hand up. Keep your left hip down as you extend your arm. Do a little twist. You can take a half bind if you would like. You can come to your elbow if you would like. Get some leverage. Let's do the other side. So take your layer, left hand underneath your face. Stack your shoulders. Keep your hips down. That's the ticket. You want to keep your hips tabletop. Mine like to shift. Take a half bind. Twist. Come back to the center. Start to bend your back knee. So we're going to go to the back of your space. Lift your toes. Stretch your inside thigh, your hamstring. Bring your hand to your heart. And then start to walk into a runner's lunge, or you can use the strength of your legs. You have that option too, to use the strength of your legs. Right here, runner's lunge. Bring your hands to the inside. Option to come to the knife edge of your leg, your front leg. You can bring your knee down if you'd like. You can come to your elbows if you would like, right here. Just take a little shifting around for your hip. And then you're going into side angle pose, whatever version you took before. I'm going to attempt the Vashisthasana 3 again. Come to the knife edge of your foot. This win. So if you're doing the balance, find your core first. Balance first, then take your leg up and gently let go. Make a starfish. And then come into a three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. And flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step, hop, or float to your backs. I'm going to grab my mat. Actually, you can take a moment to grab some water if you would like. Good chance to do that while I fix my space here. Everyone come to your backs. We're just going to do a tiny bit of core before we move on. I like to do core right here. So extend your legs straight up the wall. Flex your toes. Clap your hands. And we're just going to lift your shoulders right here toward your pinky toe. And you're going to lift and lower. So you want to reach your fingertips toward the pinky side of your foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up. Hold your shoulders up. Hover your left leg down. Hover, up, up. Down, hover, up, and meet the feet together. Down, down. Lift your shoulders a little higher if you can. Down, down, up. Now hold it there. Actually, we're going to hold the hover and then pulse. Pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. So both feet together. Flex your toes. Lift and down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold your shoulders up. Right leg goes down, down, up, up, down, hover, up, together, down, hover. Continue, lift the shoulders a little higher. Down, hover, up, and let's pulse. Here we go. Lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees together. Rock and roll for me, forward and back, meeting in a plank. So you're just going to take your hips, your legs back, come to your elbows right here. And you're just going to lift your right leg, flex your toe, elbow plank, lift your left. Lift your right, lift your left. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift your right and pulse it. Lift. 7, 6, 5, 4. Option to drop your knee. 2. Other side. Option to drop your knee. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Untuck. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. We're going to dip your hip right, center, left, center, right, center, left. Take it to a faster pace if you would like, or stay with the slower. You can go right and left, skipping the center. Just make sure you're breathing. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sphinx pose. Make another number 11 with your forearms. Drop your hips and then shine your heart open. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. And then isometrically slide your elbows toward the back of your space as you shine your heart open and open the core. Open your abdominals. Nice. Now go ahead, tuck your toes and start to walk your toes forward, lifting your hips into a dolphin pose like we did at the beginning. So just lifting your hips. And then we're going to do something a little different. If you want to, you can clasp your hands together. We're just going to do some little donkey kicks on your elbows right here. So you're lifting your, just hover your front foot. Just kind of practice a little bit. See if you can hover. Maybe do 4 on one side, 4 on the other. Right there. Eventually, if you want, you can go into a forearm stand. I'm a little nervous to try it here because of the wind. I'll probably end up toppling over. Let me see if I can do it. Ooh. Oh, I did it. All right, everyone, child's pose. Need to do yoga more in the wind. That's a good challenge. Go ahead and walk yourself. Come up and bring your knees to the top of your space and have a seat on your knees. We're going to go into a hero's pose. So if you have a block, I should have mentioned that before, or a rolled up towel, that's something you can use here. So in the future, when you do hero's pose, I'll show you an option with the block. So you want to sit between your heels. So I'm sitting my booty in between my heels. If it feels better to sit on your heels, that's okay. You can even sit on a block here, okay? So if this is enough of a stretch for your quads, some people have really tight quads, this is where you stay, okay? This is the next layer to bring your heels all the way down. Next layer is to come back to your elbows. Beautiful quad stretch here. Right here, pressing your knees together as much as you can. Option to bring a block underneath your shoulders so that you can open your heart and lay back for even a deeper stretch in your quad and heart opening. Now, if you feel really good here and you feel like you still have space to go even farther, you can remove the block. Lots of layers in hero's pose. So find what works for you, for your knees, for your quads, right here. As long as you're not feeling a kink in your low back, this works. If you're starting to feel your low back tighten up, come back to the block. Move back a layer. Right here. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then we're going to slowly come up. So you want to start by coming to your elbows. And those of you who are already on your elbows, you can join us for the next. Come to your hands. If you had the block, remove the block and everyone's going to sit on their heels right here. And then we're going to actually plant your hands on the mat. Extend one leg, rock it out behind you. Extend the other leg. Beautiful. Now let's go into a rabbit's pose. So bring your knees together, sit on your heels. You can grab the back of your heels, bring your forehead toward the mat. I like to tuck my chin before I even come down, and then I take my forehead toward my knee so that the goal is to come to the top of your head. But that takes some time. So don't worry if the top of your head, if your forehead's not coming close to your knee. And then you start to lift your hips, really stretching out the back of your spine, the back of your neck. You don't want a lot of pressure in your neck. You want to try to keep your head light on the mat, light on the ground. Come back up, and then cross your ankles and come to our backs here. So all the way down, lower down to your back. Plant your feet underneath your knees, open your heart, lifting up into a bridge pose. Right here, lifting your hips nice and high. Knees are over your ankle. Option to clasp your hands underneath you. Open your heart, and then start to lift your chin away from your chest. And then as you press your pinkies into the mat, lift your hips and press your chest toward your chin. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart, open your heart, lift your chest towards your chin. Inhale and exhale. And then when you release your hands and come down, you want to start by opening your shoulder blades up, and then every bone, each bone lowers down. Each bone touches the ground as you lower, slow, 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 slow. Bring your bottoms of your feet together, knees out wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your hands out. Close your eyes for just a moment. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right, bring your knees together. And do that one more time. Either a bridge or a wheel, up to you. So press down into your feet. Lift your hips. Take your hands over your shoulders. And then lift up. So either a wheel, this is a wheel, or you can be in the bridge pose that we did before. If you decided to go into a full back bend, a wheel pose, try pressing your heart, opening your heart towards the back of your space. So I'm going towards the trees behind me, right here. And then when you come down from wheel, tuck your chin first, come to the back of your head. And same thing, roll down one vertebrae at a time, slow. Bring your knees together, take your feet as wide as your mat, bring your knees together. Open your arms. Inhale, center, and then exhale, take your knees to the right. Just keep your feet where they are and gaze over your left shoulder. Come back to the center, inhale. Feet are as wide as your mat. Exhale, knees go to the left, gaze over your right shoulder. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Bring your knees into your chest. One more pose, happy baby. We always have to have a happy baby, right? So you want to grab the outside of your pinky side of your toe, pull your knees to the outside of your shoulders, press your tailbone to the mat, press the back of your head into the mat. So you want a long spine, nice long straight spine here. So we did a twist, lots of twisting and rinsing. So let's get our spine nice back into alignment. You can even rock and roll, massage your low back. Inhale and exhale. Bring your feet together. Bring your knees together. Ball pose. Wrap your arms around your forearms, around your shins. Forehead to knee. Inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Legs and arms out nice and long. Take a moment to open your heart by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Let your toes fall out and start to soften from head to toe. So release your eyelids, soften your eyelids and your eyebrows. Unclench your jaw, let go of your tongue. And let all the muscles in your face start to relax, soften, and then literally just melt. Same thing on your neck. Relax, soften, and melt. Your shoulders, let them sink into the mat. Relax, soften deeper, and melt into the mat. Your chest and your belly, completely let go. Let it sink into the mat. Soften and melt. Your elbows and your fingertips feel very heavy and sink. Soften, melt. Your hips and your thigh bones, completely let go. Allow them to sink into the mat. Soften and melt. Your calves and your ankles, all the way down to your toes. Completely let go. Soften and melt. Allow your entire body to sink into your mat. Keep your eyes closed. If you decided to have music playing, continue to let it play. When you're ready to join me, stay here as long as you need to. Waking yourself up, wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Reach over your head, point your toes, reach your fingertips, inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Bring your knees into your chest, rock and roll. Come to a seat. Oops. Take a deep inhale through your nose. I think my camera shifted with the wind. Namaste.